It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with Blake Shelton. Some insiders saying he's choosing to leave The Voice under pressure from Gwen Stefani. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, Who knows that? What is he going to say? I'm leaving because she's pressuring me to leave. It doesn't make sense.
I tend to agree, but some insiders saying Gwen wants more family time, which is understandable, I suppose.
Yeah, whatever. Do what have your marriage alone, in private.
Listen, if I was his PR guy or his manager, whatever, I would have told him to leave The Voice a few seasons ago. It's enough already, honestly.
I agree. I'm not blaming Gwen for this. Not at all.
Yeah. Yankees go down 4 straight games to the Astros yesterday.
As you predicted.
Yeah, well, I didn't predict a sweep, but hey, look, my father and I are Yankee fans with a brain, okay? We're not just these Yankee fans who are like, oh, yeah, we're going to win and we're going to go win the World Series. The Yankees, at the start of the year, were not even close to having the best team in baseball. What they did was kind of a surprise to begin with. And
True.
The Astros are better. That's it. End of story.
Well, that's it. How about my Giants, though?
Yeah. No singing today. They are 6-1,
I have a scratchy throat, so I cannot sing the song you hate.
Yes.
I'll just say 6-1.
Yes, and my father...
Game. To the last second, boy, they keep you on the edge of your seat.
My father texted when they won at the 1-yard line and said, boy, Cande must be happy today. So
very happy. Casey and I are both very happy, but boy, it was a little nerve-wracking. They never do it easy, do they?
No, they don't. No. Mandy Moore, congrats. Her and her husband welcomed their second child, a son named Ozzy.
Ozzy and Gus. Adorable.
Yep, cute. Cande, sad news. Carly Simon lost 2 sisters 1 day apart.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, so Joanna, her opera singer sister, passed away October 19th, the age of 85, from thyroid cancer.
Oh.
And Lucy, the Broadway composer, passed October 20th at 82 from breast cancer.
Very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's Carly Simon's 2 sisters.
That's a double whammy. That's grief.
Mm-hmm. The Rock's movie Black Adam, $67 million at the box office to win the weekend. Taylor Swift's album Midnights, which is really good, Cande. We listened to it a lot this weekend.
Oh, I got to hear it.
It is the most streamed album in a day on Spotify in history.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And finally, and I can appreciate this from Bono, from U2, I like the sentiment here because I was never a huge U2 fan. And while I respect them, and I respect Bono for his musicianship and all, never loved them. But I do love this. He apologized in an interview for the 2014 fiasco where everyone who had an iPhone got their new album. Do you remember this time?
I do remember that. It was a fiasco.
And people woke up wondering, why is the new U2 album on my phone? And Bono talked about it in detail. And by the way, it was not a good album, just so you know. So he talked about it in detail. He says, in retrospect, this was a terrible move. And I'm paraphrasing, by the way. He says they went to Apple and they pitched Apple on the Netflix model. They said, listen, like Netflix will purchase a movie and give it to everyone who's a subscriber, we want you to purchase our album and give it to everyone who owns one of your phones. And they bought into it, and the feedback and the backlash was so bad. He gave this analogy. He says, it's like we put a bottle of milk on everybody's doorstep, or even worse, we put that bottle of milk in everyone's fridge and then poured it over their cornflakes, and people were just a little too pressured into listening to our album.
I would agree with that. I could probably come up with a better analogy, but yes, I could agree with that.
Yeah, it was rough. I do. That was a big deal.
Yeah, that was.
TV tonight, ESPN Monday Night Football, Patriots and Bears, NBC with The Voice, ABC Bachelor in Paradise. You also have tonight in your lineup NCIS Hawaii, The Good Doctor, Quantum Leap, and a note that the Astros-Phillies, in case you are interested in the World Series, will begin Friday evening, Candy.
All right, thank you. And I've been watching White Lotus on HBO Max. Very good.
All right, there is a recommendation.
Yes.
That's your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We are looking at mid-60s, but wet again. We're going to get some rain on and off today. Clouds and rain once again for your Monday. Let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.